To Mountain Brook this evening, a teacher under the microscope after a controversial lesson. WVTM 13's Bria Douglas is live from the school district's office this evening. Now, Bria, this comes on the heels of the district getting criticism for not having enough diversity and inclusion training.
Brittany, there is a video and pictures online of students and a U.S. history teacher using a Nazi salute to teach about the meaning of symbols in a history context. According to the school district, the Bellamy salute was used as an example of a symbol that's meaning dramatically changed. The statement says it originated in 1892 by the writer of the Pledge of Allegiance before being adopted by the Nazi Party in the 1920s. The district emphasizes, quote, any representation that this picture or video represents a Mountain Brook teacher attempting to instruct students on how to use the Nazi Party salute or instruct them to use the salute towards the American flag is unequivocally false. No students were asked to raise their hand for any reason. In response to the incident, the Birmingham Jewish Federation and the Jewish Community Relations Council released a statement reading in part, "We find these types of incidents very troubling. It is our belief that they are also an opportunity for education, and we hope to work closely with Mountain Brook to prevent further situations." And the district also says that it does not condone the teacher's actions and has addressed the issue with him. And I also reached out to parents to get their reaction to the incident, but they told me they were not knowledgeable on it or they did not want to comment. Live in Mountain Brook, Bria Douglas, WVTM 13.
Okay, so y'all just heard this story right here, heard the audio rather, and you see this picture. I just would like to know, is the Jewish community going to come out and completely go hard at this the same way they went at Whoopi Goldberg? I'm just curious. I would like to know, because this story doesn't seem like it's picking up enough steam at all. And of course, you know, you're going to have some people that's not going to really talk about it either. After all, they barely talked about what happened down in Florida when they had that rally. The video that I just recently did like about a week ago, or maybe this week. I can't remember. Like I told you, I get so many stories. So you have these students that they said they were forced by the teacher to do this Nazi salute. And as you can see one clear as day right there on the right with the leather jacket on doing it. And he looks like he's doing it proudly too. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do this outside of school. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they do this when school is not in session. Now, it's one thing to say, you know, the teacher made them do it, but as you can see, not all the students did it. Only a couple did. So the couple that did do it, in my opinion, they are old enough to know. They're not children. These are like teenagers. So they are well aware. And for me, it's not enough just to simply say that the teacher is wrong, the student is wrong too. Because they're in their right state of mind to know how to do this. Now, if this was a child, then yeah, it would really weigh heavily on the teacher to actually do this. But because these are teenagers and they know what they're doing, they have to take some of the blame as well. And how interestingly enough that they're doing this salute while the pledge is going, I'm guessing they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. And they're doing it facing the flag. Now, I need to know from all those fake patriots out there who bleed red, white, and blue and claim that they are so American and whatever the case may be, are they going to talk about this? Are they going to call this out? Because that would be an insult and an infringement onto you. But, you know, quiet as it's kept, many of them salute a different red, white, and blue flag, but it's not the ones with the stars and stripes. Those who can read between the lines know exactly what what flag I'm talking about. The one that's so-called Southern Heritage, that flag. That's why I cannot take them seriously at all. I really can't. Now, I wonder, is this teacher going to get suspended? Is this student or students going to get suspended? Now, I don't know who this is right here. I can see a hand right here, but this person's arm is covering this face, and I'm maybe guessing that's possibly the teacher, maybe because of how their hand is directed. Because if it was a student, their hands would be more, you can see more from the back, but their hands are more from the side. So I'm guessing that might be the teacher. So, and notice how they tried to mask it and saying, well, we're doing this, you know, to teach a lesson, you know, about symbols. They could have did that a whole nother way. But they said, nah, we're going to actually demonstrate it in the class, you know, and then do it towards the flag at that. In this age of screen capturing and videos and pictures, you got to be careful with what you try to pass off as teaching lessons. People are wild out here, I'm telling you. But let a black person had did this same scenario and said, we're going to talk about symbols today, and we're going to talk about this, and we're going to, you know, like, this is how it looks and everything like that. The black person wouldn't even have to have done this. Not that I've seen any black person imitate a Nazi salute. I bet not see not one do one of those. But even if they just showed up a lesson or did a picture, they would be outraged. After all, you have Ron the Snowflake down in Florida who literally created and this is what the Amazing Lucas call it, a white discomfort bill, where in the same state they let neo-Nazis have a whole rally and then tried to blame it on the Democrats. Like I said, I don't lean any way politically either way, but to try to make that political, that was asinine. You knew it wasn't from that. Those are the dredges of society just floating around in your state that you govern, Ron the Snowflake. And you let them continue to do it, but then he keeps passing it off as a political thing. He really wants that presidency really bad, so he'll do whatever it is that he can to campaign for, and that's exactly, in my opinion, what he is doing. So I know they're not going to call this out. They just talk about it, but I highly doubt anything will be done. But like I said, if this is a black person just simply teaching the lesson about this, it would be hell on earth for them. They would probably be getting not only fired, but they will also get reprimanded and a tongue lashing from those in the Jewish community. They'll probably have them do a sit down and tell them why this is wrong and all types of stuff like that. And maybe they'll get a job elsewhere. Maybe not possibly as a teacher, but you know how they do us. We always have to have a talking to. They did it with Nick Cannon, and they're going to most likely do it with Whoopi Goldberg. So, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you have not done so already, make sure you go ahead and hit that bell, have it set to all, and you will be notified every time I upload a new video or go live.